family. It's Nomsa here at Nkosi Talk Shows, Find Your Own Voice, Lead from Within. So with me today, I am with Claudia. How are you, Claudia?
Hello, Nomsand. Hello, everyone. I'm very well. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So our topic today is how to shift from scarcity and lack of overflow and plenty. Shifting from a mindset of scarcity and lack of one of flow and plenty involves changing your thoughts, behavior, and attitude. So today we're going to share some steps to help you make this shift. And also, Claudia, you chose the topic. Would you like to share with our audience what was the motivation behind the topic?
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure about you, Namsa, or our audience, but I've been doing work on myself for quite some time now. And I've been noticing as well that scarcity or the feeling of it, like still like little traces of it still creep up, in me, in my thoughts, in my life as well. And this is why I thought it would be good as well to talk about, because this scarcity feeling we have is a bit like a pervasive feeling of not having enough time or enough money or enough connections, whatever it is basically known as well as you said, the scarcity mindset. And basically as well, when we are in this scarcity mindset or in the beliefs of it can be actually as well as self fulfilling prophecy, because when we are in it and we believe those scarcity thoughts and feelings, then it's more difficult for us to move forward because we are stuck in this scarcity identity.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, Claudia, because if you're doing the work on myself, I'm doing work on myself as well. So I agree with you. If your mind isn't to believe the truth about scarcity, it's actually hard to find the breakthrough, because we have to believe that things have happened. Because the more you work on yourself, the more you identify where the areas of your life, where the like the stuckness, where your life is stuck or is blocked. But some people, instead of taking action when they realize where their lives is stuck, they end up having a relationship with that scarcity, like they end up believing it. So I definitely understand it. I was telling my spouse the other day, and he was like, I feel that there is a block in this area of our lives. And I said to him, I do not want to have a relationship with that mindset. You want to have a relationship with it, you go ahead and have a relationship with it. Me, I'm just working on myself, acknowledging the problem where we need to find a breakthrough. But at the same time, I like to believe that things has already happened. I don't want to stay in that scarcity place. So I don't know, Claudia. So what is, as a coach, when you, I don't want you to say, because like we're human beings. I don't want you to like tell the audience what they want to hear. Like as a coach, you're working on yourself. How has it been like when you find yourself in that place where you find like the scarcity and you feel like my life like is not moving forward? How are you dealing with it?
Okay, for example, as well, how it could show up with me or did as well recently, I've been online as well, doing some, going through some social media, and there's a friend of mine as well, and she is like so beautifully spoken and everything, and then I had this creepy feeling, thought that, oh my gosh, she is so well spoken. She's going to take all my clients away from me, like, and then I was like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Okay. There's so much more for all of us to go around and so on. So the thing is, as well, for me, is to acknowledge them, to acknowledge when it comes up, like a thought or a feeling as well of it, and then as well to acknowledge it, to be aware of it, and then not to act on it. So this is how I deal with it in my case. So what's your approach, Nomsa?
My approach is cultivating gratitude because I know that there is plenty for everybody to go around. And also the attitude that I have is if I see somebody that I know they are succeeding, I send them good vibes. And sometimes I'll talk to them and find out what are they doing different for them to be able to be where they are. And I just like my pastors are very like mad when it comes to teaching these things of uh, finding the breakthrough. They teach us every single day how the attitude, the mindset, how not to be ignorant. And because you don't know when you see somebody, they are well spoken. Clients are actually they don't go with somebody because they are well spoken, Claudia.
Mm.
What I've realized is if clients relate to your authenticity,
Yeah.
it's like you are at Ngozi talk shows. There are some people that when you watch them, they're like so amazing. But the truth is, like myself, as somebody who is at Ngozi talk shows, I don't feel like I should have that speaker. I have my own that accepted me for who I am as a person. And I know that when I watch you guys, you're well spoken. So I don't really feel like, I don't know, maybe it's because I meditated too much. Like the meditation is goes into my deep, and now I just go with the flow. And when I find myself in that place where I just feel like this person is so good. I just want to know. I follow their story, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think? Yeah,
Yes. No, absolutely. It makes so sense. It's in regards to you did say that you wish them all the best and you bless them. That's
yeah,
what you said, and then I was remembering as well. There is a philosophy. It comes from Hawaii. It's called Huna philosophy, something like that. But basically, it states, "Bless that which you want." That's the statement of it. The quote basically as well, if we see something or someone is successful or beautiful, whatever it is, well spoken in my case as well, just like bless them, because then as well you get more of it as well yourself. And the thing is as well, I had as well a realization as well here, the things we see in others, and we sometimes are maybe as well a bit of jealousy involved, a bit envy, is we are only able to see them in others because we have them in us as well, those qualities, but we have not fully owned them or fully developed inside of us, because otherwise I would not be able even to see this quality outside. It's like, again, I like to refer of the life is a mirror principle. So absolutely, so I take the situations and then see how can I work with them instead of me falling into this trap, scarcity, into this belief, down, down, down. You get the idea as well. This scarcity, fear, and everything fear is as well on this level, is like very low frequency. And when we drop down onto this low frequency, we don't get many good results or great ideas as well from this place. But when we are able as well, as you said, to practice gratitude as well, another good bonus, because when we this helps us as well to shift our perspective towards abundance, when we are grateful as well, and we focus already on what it is we have in regards to beauty and wealth and abundance in our life, be grateful for it, and then we get more of it as well.
I love that, Claudia, what you're saying, because, it's easy for us like to go on social media and see people that are succeeding, and then we are like, why can't I have that? I've learned so much, I've learned so much. I have my pastors that I follow, and they teach about how to find a breakthrough. And one of them, he has worked with Lucifer since the age, like he's talking, like he says, when he was 3 years old, people used to come and they want powers, they want to be great, they want to be greater than people. So he talks about, but now he's a pastor, he's not working for him anymore. He left 20 years ago. So he talks about the jealousy, how jealousy can actually hinder the success. And when I started Paul McKenna's program, he's actually programming like mending your broken heart. It means get rid of jealousy, because when you see like anything, that like you watch something, like let's say I see your post and then I feel something that could hinder my destiny. So when we want to succeed, we need to want it for us. Like when we are watching, like we are at gossip talk shows, when we are watching other people that do similar to what we do in that scarcity place, we need to be hungry to wanting to learn what are they doing different for them to make them succeed. Like I've learned so much. Like when you were mentioning jealousy, I was I'm working on the jealous part. Like I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak.
Yeah, sure. Yes, yeah. I mean, the thing is as well that if we just like open our eyes as well and be a bit more aware, we can see that we have already been conditioned by society as well to see life through a lens of scarcity, right, Namsa? Yeah. And
Yes.
yeah, totally, like just really just like be there and see what's going on as well, the media, the news and everything, like, and so it's just like, please, just like really yeah, see this and understand this as well, because that's already as well another step towards to get free of it, or understanding and to be able to work with these things, and working with scarcity beliefs or feelings as well. It takes applied application as well of this content. We have to be consistent as well, persistent and intentional as well about it, because it takes repeatedly time for us to rewire our old scarcity patterns in the brain. Like it does take some time. It's just like not a magic pill, but once we understand this as well, just like, and then we become more aware, because the thing is as well, scarcity too has been brought to us since for millennia, actually, as well, like for 1,000 years, even longer, because think about it, the biggest way for us to become controllable is by believing into scarcity, right, Nomsa? Yeah. Are you silent?
Muted.
Yeah.
Hey, hi everyone. Facebook, love sending love. Twitter, LinkedIn is sending love. Yes. You are right, Claudia, when you talk bonjour. Is it bonjour, comment ça va? What does that mean?
Comment ça va? Is it a French?
Yeah.
Are you?
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so you are right, Claudia, when you say we have to be consistent, and you have to do things intentionally, and also um you have to understand the intentions behind what you do and stuff. is very, very important. And also, I was talking about the jealousy. What I worked out this morning. I found out that, wherever there is a scarcity, wherever there is a delay, or there is something that is stagnation, like in the family, I look at my family. So I was like, I need to break these powers of jealousy. There must be someone who, like there's someone on Forbes that said sometimes, Claudia, people could be jealous of you, but that jealousy, it could be you triggering it. Like, let's say you wear a nice, pretty dress, and unknowingly you post your picture on Facebook, me looking at your pictures, and I don't know, I'm like, why is she so beautiful? Why is she got this life? And then me, I just become jealousy. That jealousy can actually affect you. Like if we are somebody we are close, it can affect you. So I was like, okay, if these people they are making sense. So I was like, I listened to my pastor and I was like, I need to work on the jealousy, the stronghold of jealousy. If there is somebody who is jealousy in the bloodline, that means that there is something that I need to break to get out of the scarcity that I need to get out of. And so I've written so many notes that I need to deal with it this week because
Mhm.
it can imprison, jealousy can imprison wealth. So
Yeah.
I need to flush it out. It can imprison intelligence. It can imprison so many things in your life. So I was like, the bitterness. When someone is jealous and bitter, they're like, they say somebody in my family, they look at us, they're like, why is she better than, why is her children better than this? I don't know in your country where you come from, do people get jealous?
Germany, I'm from Germany.
Yeah, like your family, like, do they get jealous? Like, why is her children like jealous with your parents? Like, why is her children succeeding? Why ours are not succeeding? In my culture, it does happen.
Yeah, I think it's a common. I don't know. I mean, don't don't think so much because Germany actually is quite advanced and like yeah, in the society in the world. But I believe as well it's like yeah, and then again you can't put it in context to a country. It's like a human design, like jealousy. And to me, jealousy actually as well is like that I am jealous because someone has something where I have a limiting belief that I'm not capable to be that or to have this, like then as well, like, yeah, again, go within, as Anomsa, as you are saying as well, do the work because it will come back, If you don't sit down and do the work and really go into, like do some digging, why are you feeling triggered with this person or with this situation as well? It will come back around, different situation or different person, but the feeling, the situation, at the root of it, it will come back. I promise you, if you don't really go to the root of it.
Yeah,
Right?
the shifting your mindset, you are right, Claudia, is very, very, very important because when you're actually changing your mindset, that means you're changing how like you're changing your self-talk, replace them with thought positive affirmation. For example, instead of saying I can't afford this, you can say I'm working towards affording it. And I listened to my pastor the other day. It was like his wife, like one day she decided she's just gonna go shopping. And when she went shopping and he said he looked at the price and then he was like, honey, I think you need to return this. And the woman was like, hell no, I'm tired of living in poverty. I'm not returning nothing. I'm keeping it for me and I'm cultivating the mindset of wealth in our lives. And he said he changed his mindset as well and it worked. Um, instead of saying I can't afford this, like living in that mindset of scarcity, I think it's important to actually to be open and receiving all the wealth the life that offers us. So it's very, very important. What do you think, Claudia?
Yes, the mindset again, very important. And another thing is as well here to consider is the people as well you spend time with, you surround yourself with, it would be good as well to go with people who are into positivity or abundance mindset as well. Again, the mindset here, because this can influence as well your mindset too. Right, Nomsa? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. The foundation is like the people that we have in our foundation.
Mm.
You're right, because they determine how we are able to move forward. Even though you are that somebody who has courage, motivated, who has good strength, you need to be with the people like that. Because if you have people that say you can't do this, you can't do that, they'll hold you. So
Mm.
captivity. So it's very, very important to make sure that we have the right people around us that actually help us to get to the next level. It's very important.
Yes, and then as well, why do we believe those people as well who tell us you can't have this or you can't
It's
do
natural,
this?
Claudia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But again, question as well, why, like be aware as well, who are they, like to tell us what we have to believe, and then as well we buy into it. It's again about awareness, because again people speak to us or they see life as well through their lens, through their perspective, through their brought up education beliefs as well again, so I can see it as well easily with my partner. Okay, it's my partner, but we have two different people, two different set of beliefs in regards to life and so on, like totally understand, why do you believe those people, like really question it, or if so, just like go a bit behind as well. Where's the proof or the evidence as well that what they are saying is true for you, even if even if it might be true for them, but where would this be true for you?
It's a weakness, Claudia. It's a
Ah,
weakness. I was listening to
mm,
James today. He was saying how he used to be into the occult, but now he's a pastor. So he was saying people are so naive. They will tell you they want to do this, they want to do this, they want to change. But the minute we show up, we attack them, their mindset it just goes voila, goes the same back to square one. Or if they are like friends or like churches, they split within 1 second. And I was like, he is so good. This is so good. I was like, Satan is so good because I've seen it happening myself where people they're like we're doing this, we're doing this, and then within a second people change. I think it's a weakness. It's like you have to stick to what you want to do. If you make a decision, stick to that decision,
mm,
because the mind plays with us. Mind can actually play against us. I don't know about you, Claudia. I've learned this like when I was fighting a cold, when I was fasting, and then a cold entered my life. They were testing me. The fight were all about testing my abilities. If I make a decision, he will enter like that person. If I've meant to have a meeting with somebody, what they're looking for is for me to turn against that person, or that person turns against me. That means the the blessing is closed. And you'll find myself, I'll be like on my own. You'll find like that person, I'll show up, that person is turning against me. And here's me now, I'm standing on the other side now. I'm testifying, like I'm speaking to God, I'm testifying the truth. I'm like, God, this is not the attitude of this person. I can testify. And I'm saying the scriptures now. And you find that that person, they go down, and me, I keep going because I know what is going on. I think it's the mindset. You are actually 100% right. But how do we
Mm,
actually
mm,
be aware? How do you make a decision? Like, let's say the goals, like when you, like you say, you're working on yourself. If anyone is watching right now, Claudia, and they're like, how do I make a decision and stick to it, making
mm,
sure that I don't, like, because when you stop, if you make a decision and say, I'm just going to manifest, like for my
mm.
husband, going to manifest for maybe anything different, how do you make a decision? How do you stick to that when you're presented with destruction?
Um, okay. Um, for example, if you had this in the past, you did set yourself some goals and some ideas, and then sometimes as well, you already might know in regards to you what could come in your way. So that's a good thing as well to understand what could come in your way that you might, I don't know, change it or give up on it or just let it be, like so as well here. If you already understand what could be here in the way, so set yourself as well, be prepared for it. And yeah, just like prepare something that then when this is going to happen again, something, someone talking you out of it, that you are still set, still in your truth and authenticity as well of what it is you desire. And then as well, just like be in your truth, like feel it because you know what is right for you and what it is you want. If you are tuned into you and have a good relationship as well with you, developed your intuition as well, your inner being, as well as your higher self, however you connect with, like within you, the answer and the truth is in you. And then you understand as well that this is aligned for you right now as a goal, and you go for it as well. Any other adding to it as well, Namsa?
Let me say the audience. Atawada says captivity is the weapon to damage our liberty. You believe due to laziness in valuing yourself and researching to know a lot about their thoughts. Mindset hazard is virus that drained someone's purpose and dreams. Yeah, that's true. Actually, mindset, it actually destroys people. I wanted to do something like I made a decision that I'm going to do this. And normally on my birthday, I normally get like loads. I get loads of things on my birthday. So I was like, this time on my birthday, I need to buy something. So I'm not going to get like the normal material things. I'm not going to prioritize material. So I'm gonna get this. And I was like counting the money, who gives me this money, who gives me that. So once I got everything together, I'll buy that. And the enemy knew my plans, and they just interfered with my plans. And I looked into the situation and I was like, I'm being destroyed here. Because those people that are meant to give me that money, like they just like changing, and my spouse just went to AWA. And I was like, okay, now Satan is screwing me, is destroying me. So what I need to do, I need to stay focused. He is not interested with my birthday present. He's not interested with my birthday. But his interest is now is the mindset, because like when I'm manifesting, like with the fasting, I'm in the middle of realizing the scarcity, where my life there is scarcity, Claudia. and I need to break that scarcity. So he's like, I don't think you can break this. I'm fighting. I'm going to fight you. And I'm like, I need to change. I need to stay focused. So this one is going AY. That one I was like, okay, hold on a minute, guys. I love you so much, but there's somewhere that I need to be. And I had to actually make a compromise and use that from my pocket and buy what I needed to buy. I was like, I have to buy this myself then. And I could see you're like, there's a fighting you is fighting me. I was like, I'm going to make a sacrifice and I'm gonna buy it regardless of what. So I looked at my email today.
Mm.
Whatever I was doing, it got approved. So I was like, Amen. But I'm sharing this story, guys, when Claudia, this topic that Claudia she's put on, in order for you to actually get out of scarcity and find that overflow and plenty, like if there's a lack of overflow and you want plenty of it, the mindset is needed of awareness of the universe. I don't know about you, Claudia. I know you like you work like you believe in the universe and God and stuff. Can you explain to our audience, those who are so naive, that when the time you make a decision and say I'm gonna do this, you get challenged. So for me, that was my challenge, guys. I had to face, and facing that challenge, I had to stand tall and say, regardless of what I'm going through, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to buy this. This is going to help me to get to where I need to be. It's like a part of me. So I was like, I'm going to do this. So explain to our audience, Claudia, when we allow distraction in our mindset to be distracted, what are the consequences?
I mean, the consequences are that we get back sucked into this scarcity thing until hopefully as well and we realize, oh, I don't want to be there anymore. I want to get out of it as well. It's just like, it's just like, again, as I did say at the beginning, it takes a bit practicing as well, even if something still creeps in, as it still happens as well to today to me, like it's just about being aware and practicing and be gentle as well with yourself. It's about the journey as well, enjoy the journey. And I would like the audience as well to understand that there is more than plenty for all of us around, okay? A plenty of health and soulmates and businesses and clients and money and houses, whatever, holidays, whatever it is, please understand that this is a universe of plenty. And it is our birthright as well, abundance. It is actually our birthright, because universe or the creator as well, didn't you bring here on this planet for us as well? Just it's like to be in scarcity. No, no, no. You are allowed to have everything you desire, just like, but how do you get there as well? By changing your beliefs and your mindset as well around it. And again, it does happen over time, gradually, but once you focus as well, slowly, step by step, on the abundance, on the good things, and you shift your mindset around it slowly, then it will help you as well to understand what you can do as the next step and the next step. Because with the mindset as well, you will get better ideas and better solutions, like when you get yourself and rise above this scarcity on there is nothing there for me and the victim mentality as well. Please don't do this. There's more than enough, plenty in overflow. And to affirmations, obviously we do need mindset and belief work, not just repeating affirmations, but still on the side, on the way as well, they are good as well. So affirmations, like make your own affirmations in regards to, um, plenty and overflow and everything, and use those words as well already just by me saying those words in regards to lack and scarcity and fear and everything. You can feel the vibration of the two different set of words, right, Namsa?
Yeah, I like it when you say the words that we use. They play a big part in our lives, and they can either destroy us or they help us to move forward. And that's why myself, I just refuse. I have this attitude where I refuse to speak death about my life. Uh, Even sometimes when I'm with people, this it always puts me in trouble with people. Like when somebody is being negative, and I'm like, I refuse to go along with that mindset. Because if you want to succeed in life, you got to speak life to your destiny. You got to speak life, even when life it doesn't make sense. Life it does not make sense anyway. But I always say to people, like I have this attitude when I enter somebody's territory, I observe. I don't show people like you wouldn't know that Nomsa, she's the CEO. I observe.
Mm.
Maybe with my dressing, you can guess. But actually, I like when I enter somebody's territory, I observe. And when I observe, I take it all in, and I'm like thinking, looking, this one can help me with this, or this one I can help them with that. Or if I'm having a meeting with them, whatever the words they say, they're giving me what to say. I just say something just to win the whatever the deal. I let them speak. So I don't really talk too much. So all these things is very, very important. Wherever you find yourself, like Claudia talks about fear, very, very important, guys, that don't fear anything. You find yourself in a scarcity, what you have to do is keep wanting the results that you desire in that situation. Regardless of what is going on, keep desiring the success. If you are single, don't talk yourself out and say, you know what, I am single, no one is gonna like me or whatsoever. I've seen guys like on social media, they're single, but how they are approaching the girls, approaching them the wrong way. And you see, like, you are a coach, Claudia. You see people when they come to you, you see like they're like they don't believe anymore. They lose that beliefs. So if somebody, what do you say, Claudia, to somebody who is losing the beliefs of the breakthrough that they want? Because now when we use a visualization, we have to believe the success that we want. So how do you then, what advice can you give somebody who is like, I want this, but I'm not sure if I can get it?
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, doubting, like they've doubt and they
Yes.
fear.
Yeah, doubting. Okay, so it could be as well some things, but just like two, it came to my mind. One is that so often we feel like that we are not worthy of having something in our life. Okay, something we really desire is like we feel that we don't, yeah, that we are not worthy of having this. So that's another thing. And something else as well in regards to what fear, I would ask them, what do you fear would happen when you have such and such, like, so again, this involves as well a bit like going within and like really listening, why would I be afraid, to have the scaling business or to have a waiting list with clients or to have my soulmate, to be in a relationship again, why would I be fearing this? Because I would be surprised as well, like, yeah, like, it wouldn't cross our mind, but deep inside there could be as well a subconscious fear around it. And if we have this and we are not really fully addressing that, then we won't be really reaching the goals or the desires. It will always be like a foot on the gas and the other foot on the brake. Is a bit like stop and go, but we not really reach the destination, the goal, because we fear it, So it's just, yeah. Something else, what comes up for you in regards to this?
Yeah, like the
Yes.
destination is sometimes they can be delay.
Mm-hmm.
The delay, sometimes it could be maybe the breakthrough will be coming tomorrow. As soon as you shift your mindset to negativity, that's holding your destiny. So whatever you desire in life, just keep believing it. Surround yourself with the right people is very, very important. That help you to like with the confidence and stuff. And also revisit your goals. Like if you see that um hey, whatever you said you're gonna um accomplish, if you feel that okay, I've not accomplished that, go back to your goals where you've written your goals. Me, I write my goals, but I never go back to them to my notebook. I put them in my heart. So I always go back to my heart and search through, is this a reality that I want to achieve? Is there anything that is causing the stagnancy for me not to move forward? And I find when you search within you, it's always you that is blocking you. Or
Mm-hmm.
it's just your blessing. God is preparing them. You just have to learn to be patient. So that's what I always find, that is either is learn to be patient, stand still, wait for it, keep taking action, or it's just the mind that is blocking. I don't know about you, Claudia. For me, that's what I found with myself. That, and also the negative energy will want you to look at other people and blame. I always laugh sometimes. Honestly, I always laugh when I see that I could have easily blamed that person. And I'm so glad that I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to search through my heart and find that the blockage is in me. So I don't know. Share with us, Claudia, with you. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, blaming others. Yeah, yeah, we tend to do this as well still, yeah, right? But then it's as well, it's as you did say as well, you paused and then you realized actually as well it's just not the right thing to do, because to me as well it's like I would blame myself, if you know what I mean, so yeah, so I get this absolutely. It's just like not really, but again it's good as well. Again, example, it still happens as well to us, but we are aware, and this is as well what I, the audience, love them as well to have, just like the awareness, and then just like not to act on those things or impulses, or as well like scarcity beliefs, Something else as well I would like to address briefly is the scarcity around money, like for example, you are thinking of doing some improvement to the house, like a new kitchen, for example, but then as well you have thoughts in regards to you have to spend the money and then you have to save again the money, like so, just like as well, just like scarcity around money as well, because it is as well that we think that we spend the money and the money is gone, is disappeared. But like I see it this way, that money can't be spent. It is just like going in circulation, or I invest it into something, like for example, as well, the kitchen. Obviously, it's an investment. It improves the value of the house, or it up levels as well the way you are going to be day to day in the house, in the kitchen, and so on. So if you have like scarcity beliefs in regards to when it comes to invest money into something, like as well, ask yourself, what are the benefits as well of me doing this now with my money, like what are the benefits? And then like all the good stuff as well, write it up as well. Because as well, this trains our brain and mind already as well to bring more money in, because it's just like, again, when we don't focus on the scarcity and the fear and the lack, and rather train us to look onto the advantage of how it can actually improve our life, the quality, or whatever it is, this trains the brain as well to bring more money in, so that we can actually spend as well for more things to change and to renovate in the house. What are some, what's like one thing as well you would like to add in regards to money and scarcity beliefs around that?
I think money, when you give more,
Mm.
doesn't matter how little you have, like you make sacrifice, you give more, you get back. If you give without like
Yeah.
expectations, like making sacrifice, there are some people who don't give at all. But I believe that if you give, um, it's very, very important to understand that you will always get a reward back for what you do in life. So, and also don't worry about the money. Find ways of making it, because if you worry, it's poverty. That's what the other things that Lucifer tortured me in so many ways. I will make an investment like 20,000, and I will not get a return. And I could see that his agenda was for me to give up on something. So I realized actually he wants me to worry. He wants my mind to go to scarcity. And then me, I change my mindset to gratitude.
Mm.
The minute I change my mindset to gratitude, and when I'm praying, he will be like, "You are just mad. I knew you were just mad, but your friends don't know you're mad. They don't know what I do." Honestly, he was torturing me the way, but he taught me how to get out of scarcity in the process. And that's why even the Bible says that whatever you do in life, learn to give. So for me, I will tell you guys, everything that I speak here at Ngozi Talk Shows, I'm not making things up or telling you guys what I want you guys to hear. It's the problems, it's a journey that I've gone through, scarcity, where making mistakes, where I stand still, and then I find my breakthrough. It's just that strength. I don't know about you, Claudia, but for me,
Mm.
it's the mindset, the money. Just make the money work for you.
Mm.
Bring it more to you by giving it
Yeah.
to, yeah, as a gift to people that you know that they'll appreciate it. I'm not saying just give it to some random people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just people that you believe that they will appreciate it.
Mm. Yes, yes. And you don't have to give a lot, okay?
No.
Something small is fine, but like you could even do like, something small or whatever it is that feels aligned as well for you at the beginning of each month. Just donate it as well to a good cause, to a good charity where you feel drawn to as well. And something as well I do as well. I take some percentage of, at the beginning of the month, I take it out to invest in me. It's basically for me to spend on fun things. And I don't call it budget as well. I don't like the word. It is so um, restricting, the word, so it's a bit like an opportunity fund for fun things so that I can go away on weekends or go to the theater, whatever it is, like fun things for me to do as well, because you ideally as well, it would be good as well for you to spend money on yourself as well. And I do this at the beginning of the month so that I'm in charge. I'm in my power. I don't wait until the end of the month and see what's left. And there might be not much left, and then you don't have anything to spend on you to put into your opportunity fund. So you see what I mean as well? Do it at the beginning of the month. So you already create this in, how do you say, intention, expect it, you are in your power. And then you have as well enough money for the rest of the money as well to pay the bills and everything, just like it. But if you wait till the end of the month, life happens. Here you go. I hope as well you understand the two different types of energy again. When you do it at the end and at the beginning, you know, you do want to be in your, you are the creator of your life and the creator as well of your circumstances, and you decide as well. And yeah, that's what I
I
do.
think it's just all about happiness, Claudia. Like when you are explaining, it's like you are actually rewarding yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
rewarding yourself for the
yeah.
hard work that you deserve,
Yes, absolutely.
which is beautiful. There's some people who don't know how to reward themselves. I always say to my family that if you want to do something, because if you just pile the money away, somebody you die when you die, people will be fighting for that money, and they don't
Yeah,
even know what you're going through to have that money. So you might as well use it
yeah,
instead of like to say, oh, I'm gonna keep it, I'm not gonna buy. You want a Lamborghini, you can afford a Lamborghini cash, go buy it
mm,
and drive it. Because if you don't buy it, you put money in the bank, they're gonna, when you die, the day you get buried, they will come to the house, they want to know what you've left behind. They fight your husband, to fight your wife, what did she leave behind?
oh gosh, yeah.
You might as well do some fun things, like Claudia is suggesting. Do some fun things, as long as you're not showing off to nobody, but
Mm,
you have this gratitude that I've worked so hard for my life.
mm,
So this month, I'm gonna use my money to reward myself. There's nothing wrong with that.
mm,
And if sometimes not even to say I need to wait until I can afford it. If you want to do something or you want to start a business, if you say I'm gonna wait until I can afford it to start a
mm.
business, you'll be waiting for a long time.
Exactly. You'll be waiting for longer, you know? Yeah, yeah. It keeps you
Yeah,
still in this waiting energy because you keep telling yourself, and this is actually as well what you will get from life. Yes, yes.
just go for what you want, what you desire. I've taken chances in life, and the people looked at me, they're like, no, so you're crazy. You can't do that. I go for it and I do it and I succeed.
Mm,
Sometimes if I don't succeed, I'll keep going and I'll keep going until I get to where I need to be. I've got no time to feel sorry for myself. When things like, yeah, when I'm find myself stuck, I will got no time. Uh, if you walk into my church and you say, I'm looking for Nomsa, that will, oh, Nomsa. Everybody will be like, you looking for Nomsa. I'm just mad everywhere. People just like,
mm,
even when I'm praying, I
mm,
know that God, in order for God to have mercy on me, I know I look at my life, I'm in scarcity. Now I'm praying for breakthrough. So in order for me to find that breakthrough, if I'm like crying to God, I'm not talking about crying in tears. If I'm like my voice is like it sounded like I'm in a place where I need somebody to help me. And then God hears this person that says, I'm in scarcity, but I'm so shy. I don't want, my makeup. I don't want to mess up my hair because my makeup is so beautiful. Where do you God, what do you think God is gonna go? It's gonna go to Nomsa, because Nomsa, she's crying. Nomsa, she's screaming, she's saying, God, I'm in scarcity. I need a breakthrough. Nomsa does not care about her fake hair. So that's the mindset, guys, that you need to have. Don't worry about what people think.
Mm.
Do not worry. Do you know, Claudia, I
Mm.
don't want to say it to myself.
Mm-hmm.
What blocks people the most is worrying about what?
Well, what others think of them, right?
Yeah,
Or what to be
that's the
judged.
blockage.
Yeah,
Yes,
to be judged, you know. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I get it. I get it. I've been there. I get it. Yeah.
It's worrying.
Mm-hmm.
I do this now. I don't succeed. How would my neighbors think?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How would my friends, how would Claudia, you find
Mm-hmm.
99% Claudia has her own problems that she's focusing on. She doesn't take any notice. She takes a
Exactly.
notice of caring for me,
Yeah,
wanting me to be happy,
yeah.
but she doesn't really worried about what Nomsa is doing. She just gets involved when she's asked to get involved by busy worrying about what people think. That's the only thing that I've realized that actually people are blocking themselves, worrying about what people think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and that, Claudia,
Mm-hmm.
any advice you want to give these guys
Mm-hmm.
if
Yeah,
they
just
are
like
warriors about the whole world, what the whole world thinks?
yeah, I think it's a realization we have to come each to our own understanding, you know, because I've been there too. Absolutely. I get that. Um, no, because the thing is as well, when you stop worrying about what XYZ thinks of you, then actually the a connection as well between them and you, it actually relaxes, and they might be as well like nicer or kinder or more relaxed with you. But it's just because you realize it doesn't matter about them, it's about you, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's important what Claudia is saying, that you have to realize that whatever you do in life, it's not about anybody, it's just about you. And whatever you do, when you block yourself with the mindset of worrying and being bothered about things, it's like if I was somebody that worries, like I'll be like, it's my birthday. People, when they ask me, they'll be like, what did you get on your birthday? If I tell people what I got on my birthday, they'll be, are you crazy? Tell us about the present. I'll be like telling them, I was like, that's my present. And they'll be like, oh, okay, that's a bit boring. But to me, it's not boring because it is somebody that I want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about what people think.
Mm-hmm.
It's none of their business. And it's also none of your business.
Mm-hmm.
So just mind your own.
Mm-hmm.
And minding your own means be hungry,
Mm-hmm.
really hungry to succeed.
Yeah.
Being hungry means sometimes when other people are dancing, doing whatever they're doing, you got to read books. And they're going to judge you anyway. Even if you do it, you don't, they will judge you anyway. So might as well just do it.
Exactly. Well said. They judge
Yeah,
you anyway, you know.
they will
So
judge you anyway.
yes, exactly. Well said, actually, you know. So might as well just, you know, just let it go, stick to yourself as well. And yeah, just yeah.
Yeah, they're going to judge you anyway.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
I have friends myself. When I have friends, I teach them to like to accept me for me. But if I have a friend by any chance that want me to pretend it to be something that I'm not, I want to hang out with that person because I cannot be me.
Hmm.
I need to hang out with people that can actually let themselves be themselves. I've got friends who are celebrities. When I visit them, the first time when we started having the friendship, when you go to their homes, they want to treat you like what you read on the magazine. And I was like, I can't do this. This life is torture. And when I meet my friends, like I teach them, I come from Africa. There are times where you drink from the bottle. You don't drink from the fancy glass. I'm an African person.
Mm.
So if you come to us, like to our event, there were times where when you bring your glass, you're gonna have to use that glass. I don't got no time to drink in the glass if I'm teaching people the personal development. I got to drink from the bottle. It's okay. So some people will be like, oh no, I got to be seen to be really amazing. And
Mm.
you know that amazing thing that you want people to see that is amazing? It causes blockage. God goes with the changing. If you can change something, somebody's life, that's success. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in wanting to be seen or wanting to just to make to just if I want to do something, I just go for it. If it means that walking, if it means wearing one dress for a month, be it. As long as I'm going to succeed, and those who are busy buying dresses, they'll be left behind. So, anything else you want to leave with the audience, Claudia?
Yeah, again, to the last thing as well, just like again, it leads a bit to comparison as well. Just like
Oh,
understand
that is a big problem.
that your journey is unique. Your journey is unique, and we don't compare ourselves as well with others, and abundance is there for all of us. So it's just like really, yeah, is there for all of us.
And like Claudia is saying, comparison, never compare yourself with anybody. Comparison is the thief of joy,
Yeah,
it's causing blockage. You go to church,
yeah, you are.
say somebody's wearing something nice and you want to compare yourself with them, or you go to social media, you want to compare with anybody, you see them wearing nice clothes and you want to go and buy the clothes. I'm like, please never go and buy expensive clothes. I don't buy no expensive clothes.
Mhm.
I wear expensive clothes. But what I do is I put myself on loads of websites. When they have special offers, I buy. I, the other day, this is within the topic, like scarcity. One of the old guy called me and she was like, where do you buy your clothes? Like I've got a leather dress. I was like, actually, it's not expensive. I just buy on the website online. Because I see when you dance, everyone is looking and stuff. I was like, oh, let them look. Um, because I know that's who I am as a person. And I'm sharing this with you guys because, when Claudia talks about comparison, never ever compare your life with anybody. Embrace the change and take risk. Celebrate the progress in your life. Whatever, when you progress, celebrate it. Never compare your life. This dress that this guy he was actually saying he likes my dress. I think I spent less than I think it was £12. But it's beautiful. But when I'm wearing it, I look like $1 million girl. So I was like, okay. So anybody who doesn't know me, because I do all these things, it's like when I'm doing things, guys, I do some research, even clothes, I do some research. I will not pay £1,000 for clothes. So do all these things, do your research. I'll leave you with these guys. If you want to do something, you want to get out of scarcity, do some research with whatever you want to do. You want to succeed in life. Never compare your life with anybody.
Mm.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, stay focused. I've seen how Satan works. He actually loves to take away the joy from people, and people let it happen. But for me, it's because I've learned so much. And I'm like, when I see I'm being presented with something, I'm like, I need to stay focused on where I need to be, regardless of the challenges that you face in life. You just have to stay focused.
Mm.
Guys, if you're watching us from YouTube, share our video. If you're watching us from Facebook, share our video as well. And if you want to be coached by Claudia, you can go to the website www.hseia.com. If you're looking to find your own voice, Claudia is there, and lead from within. Obviously, what we
Mm.
were talking about it, we do coaching for living.
Mm.
And if you want to find love as well, unfortunately, countries, African countries, we only cover Zambia, Kenya, and Zambia, Kenya, Brazil, South Africa. So we only cover those countries at the moment. And so those are the things, like if you're based in those countries, if you can afford us, obviously, money plays a big part of it. We'll be able to do the work for you and help you to find that true love that you are looking for. And we have two groups on Facebook, Gossip Talk Shows and Unique Billionaire Mindset. Please do register, do join our Facebook group so you become part of us, part of the family. And we'll see you soon. Have a good weekend, guys,
Yes, yes, yes.
and continue manifesting
Mm.
and continue believing in the journey where you're going.
Mm.
Scarcity, find over the if you are lacking overflow, is the overflow is somewhere you can find it, but you have to believe it
Mm.
and live with grace. God
Yes.
bless.